lovely to be back with you. I hope you've been enjoying making some of the crosses from across the world already, or maybe this is the first one that you're about to make. Lots of the information and ideas for this come from this wonderful resource across the world, and your teachers can find out more from that from me if they want to. Now, we're going to go to a part of the world. It's a long way from here. It's, in fact, if you were to go from Stansted to South India, that's where we're going, 5,000 miles. Yes, I know we're not allowed to travel anywhere at the moment, but in our heads we're going 5,000 miles today. So that's encouraging, isn't it, to start with. We are going to South India, and you can have a look on your map here to find South India, and then you can put some colour on it. Now, if you've already done the cross from Australia, you might remember that we thought about the Aborigines, the tribe of people there, and how the Aborigine cross had a message of unity. I wonder if anyone can remember what unity means. I'll give you a moment to think about that. Hopefully, you've remembered that unity means working together, supporting each other, being a community, being a team, like Manchester United, unity. It was something that Jesus talked a lot about in the Bible. He talked about supporting each other, getting on with each other, helping each other. Now, in South India, they had quite a lot of different churches, and quite a long time ago now, those churches came together and decided that they wanted to be united. They wanted to be working in unity, helping each other, all maybe a bit different, but all thinking about that same story, about the importance of the cross to Christians, Jesus dying on the cross to give us the chance to be right with God. And so they came up with a new logo, if you like, a new symbol for the cross to show that they were working together in unity. And they came up with this design. Okay, and around this cross you'll see there are some words, that they all may be one. And these were words that Jesus prayed shortly before he was taken to be killed on the cross, that they may all be one. Jesus really wanted us to get on with each other whenever we could. And the church in South India have taken that on board and made it part of this cross, part of this symbol, that that's what they wanted to do. Now, you will see that the cross is coloured in red, and that's representing Jesus' blood, Jesus dying on the cross. But also, of course, red is a colour of love, and it symbolises the love that Jesus had for each and every person to be willing to go and die on that cross. Now, this design here that you can see is a lotus flower. And the lotus flower is a really important symbol, not just in southern India, but across Asia. And it's a beautiful flower. You get all kinds of different lotus flowers. This is one here. I turn this over, you'll see another smaller one here. This is a yellow golden lotus. And it's an image that's used in South India and Asia to represent the holiness of God, the specialness of God. And what's really interesting about the lotus flower is where it grows, because it grows in mud. Yep, mud. Murky, horrible mud. And you can just imagine this horrible scene. At the moment, we've been experiencing a lot of mud before the snow. I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but think back to all that mud. And then imagine a beautiful flower opening up in that mud, the lotus flower. You might have seen in some dried flower arrangements, you often get these heads, these seed heads. And this is a lotus flower seed head. So when it dries, this is what it looks like. And all the little seeds were in here. Now, the idea of the lotus flower on this cross is to remind us, to remind the South Indian people, that in the same way that the lotus flower brings the beauty in amongst all that mud and dreariness and drudge and not very nice stuff, that's what the Bible says is the beauty of Jesus dying on the cross. That actually, even though we do wrong things and we mess up and we make mistakes, we're given a new chance. We can say sorry and we can start again. And it's that kind of symbol of, if we've messed up, all isn't lost, because just like that flower blooms in the mud, we get another chance. And so today, the making of our cross is really easy because it's a matter of just colouring. We're going to colour this cross in, and the cross should be coloured red. It's up to you, but that's what it would normally be coloured. The lotus flower, well, we know you can get pink and we know you can get yellow. It's up to you again. You can do this and make it your cross. What would the message of this cross be, I wonder? I think for a moment what you would choose. Because of course, this cross, like all the crosses we're looking at, actually have lots of messages. It does have a message of unity, like the Australian one. It does have a message of hope. You might already have done the Ethiopian cross, which had a message of hope. It could be either of those. If you choose one of those, perhaps whatever colour you put on your map, you can put a circle of that colour around the word if you've already coloured it in for another one. Of course, it also has a message of love. Jesus' love for us, dying on the cross. Or you might choose a message of encouragement, because it is an encouragement to us that actually, even when things aren't so good, that lotus flower can bloom, things can change. So this is a cross from South India, the words of Jesus' prayer on it. It's a cross with a lotus flower that blooms in the mud. I hope you enjoy colouring it in. Again, please ask your teachers. I'll be delighted to see some photos and some pictures of your coloured crosses once you've done them. And I'll look forward to seeing you again soon.